everybody. Firstly, we'd just like to say thank you for doing such an amazing job yesterday. You all did such a good job of matching up your facts to your dinosaurs, and I think you're going to be just as super today, aren't you? So, what I'm going to talk to you about today is just some facts about dinosaurs. What is a dinosaur? Because we've been learning about them for a while, but you found lots of information at home. And these might be things you know, they might be things you didn't know yet. But they're all facts, so they are true things about dinosaurs. Okay. So, dinosaurs were reptiles, and they lived a very, very, very long time ago, millions of years ago, before there were any people. When the dinosaurs were alive, there were no people. That is how long ago it was. Now, we don't really know what dinosaurs sounded like because people weren't alive then to hear them. But there's lots and lots of scientists and lots of very clever people that have done lots of research about dinosaurs, and they've had their very, very best guess. So if you go to the museum, or you might watch Andy, who's on CBeebies talking about dinosaurs, they are probably what the dinosaurs sounded like, but nobody knows for sure. Now, there's lots of different types of dinosaurs, which we know. We've talked about pterodactyl, who can fly. We've talked about T-Rex with his little arms. We talked about the Brachiosaurus with his long neck, didn't we, yesterday? Now, some dinosaurs walked on 2 legs, like T-Rex, and some walked on 4. Some could do both. So they could maybe stand up if they needed to get to the trees, and then walk on 4 legs if they needed to move around. Some were very speedy and very quick, and some were very slow, because they're all different sizes, weren't they? Some of them had really thick, bumpy skin. Can you see this dinosaur? Some of them might have had skin like that with lots of spikes or really thick, so that if anybody tried to attack them, they could fight them off. Their skin would be too thick, wouldn't it? So they wouldn't be able to hurt them. Some had horns, some had spikes or frills to put other animals off. So it was defense. So if you were a bird or a dinosaur that liked to eat other dinosaurs, and you saw a dinosaur with big spikes on his back like that, you probably wouldn't try and eat him. Okay, so most dinosaurs actually ate plants. So they ate leaves and vegetables. They didn't eat meat, a lot of them, and they are the herbivores. We'll be doing a little bit more about that next week. But if you want to learn that word, it's a very clever one. Herbivores just ate plants. And some were carnivores. Can you say it? Carnivore. And they ate meat. So they ate animals or other dinosaurs. Okay. Dinosaurs became extinct 65 million years ago. Can you say that word? Extinct. That means that they're not alive anymore. They were all gone. If they're extinct, there is no more left. Now, lots of scientists think that was because of an asteroid. So a big ball, like a fire that came down from space and hit the Earth and wiped all of the dinosaurs out, so there were no more alive. Okay, now, all of those things that I've just talked to you about, they are all facts, aren't they? Because they were all true things about the dinosaurs, not silly things. If I said all the dinosaurs were pink and fluffy and liked eating sweets, would that be true? No. So that wouldn't be a fact, would it? That would be silly. That would be nonsense. Your job today is to read the facts that I have written for you. Now, some of them are real and some of them are silly. And you've got to sort them and see if you can read them and figure out which ones are true, which ones are facts, and which are silly and are not true. You could write them in 2 different colours. If you've got a printer at home, you might print them off and highlight them or colour them in different colours. It is up to you. You could just talk about them with your grown-ups and decide which ones you think are true, which ones are facts, and which ones are silly. I think you're going to be really good at this because you were amazing yesterday. So I cannot wait to see. Okay, show me them later. Bye.
Today in maths we are going to be learning all about the number 7. Yesterday you did 6 dinners Sid and he went to 6 different houses, ate 6 different dinners. Oh my goodness. So hopefully you will have practiced the number 6 lots and lots and lots. Now today we're going to be learning all about the number 7. Now 7 is a little bit different and he is lots and lots of different colours. He's not the same as the other number blocks and we are going to be learning a little bit as to why. And today we're going to start by practicing our counting and we're going to see what the number blocks are all having for their lunch. So number 1 has got 1 apple. 1. Number 2 has got 2 juices. How many juices? 2. Very good. 2. Number 3 has got 3 bananas. 3. Number 4 has got 4 lunch boxes. 4. Very good. Number 5 has got 5 cupcakes. Brilliant. So let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, careful counter. Number 6 has got 6 drinks. That's the number we did yesterday. And number 7 has got 7 rainbow cupcakes. Should we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just count up to 7 together to check that we're doing a good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant. And the number 7 starts at the top, goes across and back down. It's really, really sharp. I'd love it if you could go away and have a quick practice at forming the number 7. I'd love it if you can write your numbers from 1 to 7 for me, just into your red workbook. That would be brilliant. After you've done that, we're going to do some counting. Should we count the ducks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many ducks do we have, children? 7. Let's do some careful counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that wasn't good counting. Should we have another go at that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd love you to go and find me 7 things. Sorry, that wasn't 7 fingers, was it? It was 6. I want you to go and find me 7 things. Can you go and find me 7 things? It might be 7 snacks, it might be 7 toys, and can you line them up for me? Brilliant. And look, there's our number 7. This is part of our task today. Here, let me just flip back, is a rainbow. Let's count how many colours it's got. It's got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant. Today, your other task is to make yourself a rainbow with 7 colours. You might find different ways of adding to 7 as well. 7 colours. Can you go and do that for me? Brilliant. Our last slide today is our apple. It says click on an apple. Oh. Let's count. Click them. And then let's count how many we've got when they've all fallen down. Are you going to help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant job, everybody. Can't wait to see your rainbows. Today, I'm going to read you another story. This one's called The Really, Really, Really Big Dinosaur. One for me and one for him. One for him and one for me. Finley was sharing out jelly beans to have with his friend. When, let me just move that here for you so you can see the picture. A big dinosaur walked past. Would you like a jelly bean? Asked Finley. I want them all, said the big and rather rude dinosaur. Oh, I can't give you all them all to you, said Finley. You see, They belong to my friend.
Well, tell your little friend, wherever he is, that I want his jelly beans.
He's asleep, said Finley, but he's a really, really, really big friend.
Oh, I'm really, really, really scared,
said the big and rather cheeky dinosaur. Everybody knows I'm the biggest and strongest dinosaur around here. Just wait and see, he huffed, pushing a huge and rather heavy rock up the hill towards Finley. You'll have to do better than that, said Finley bravely. Everyone knows my friend can eat show-offs like you for breakfast.
You're making that up, said the big dinosaur. Anyway, I'm definitely the best at jumping around here.
That's just one small step for my friend, said Finley.
Well, I'd like to see your pretend friend lift anything as high as this,
said the big dinosaur. He could do that in his sleep, said Finley.
There's no way your imaginary friend is better than this, or this.
Oh, yes, he is, said Finley. The big dinosaur was getting crosser and crosser.
I want jelly beans!
You can shout as much as you like, said Finley, but my friend can shout louder.
Look here, Tinosaurus, you can't... what can't this make-believe friend of yours do?
Finley thought for a moment. Oh yes, he's afraid of the dark, scary places, so he would never go into that cave on his own. Look at that cave. Doesn't look like a cave really, does it? Just then, the big dinosaur grabbed the jar of jelly beans and ran into the cave.
Snap!
Now, do you believe that my friend can eat show-offs for breakfast? Asked Finley. Yes, came a small and really sorry voice from inside. Finley giggled. Don't worry, he could eat you, but he won't. Jelly beans and treetops are my favourite, said the really, really, really big and rather friendly dinosaur.
I won't be greedy and show off ever again, promised the dinosaur.
First one to the bottom wins the jelly beans, said Finley playfully. Everyone knows that the big dinosaur was the best at sliding, but this time he was happy just sharing. One for him, and one for you, and one for me, one for him, and one for you,
And one for me!
the end. So everybody was happy with their jelly beans in the end.